Hey, what's up everybody? I just wanted to say welcome to my YouTube channel and thanks for tuning in for this video lesson. Now, this is going to be different than the normal lessons. This is not a how-to lesson. You guys know I have an Options Elite University. Well, on July the 6th, so as of the time recording this was a couple days ago, I did this class and you know what? I just got so many amazing responses from my students. So this is what I decided to do. Because you guys are loyal to my channel, I wanted to chop it up a little bit and let you guys watch. Okay, so you can get an insight into what we do inside the Options Elite University. Now I'm telling you this, if you guys want to learn how to trade the squeeze, this video lesson could change everything for you, okay? So the first 4 or 5 minutes, we're going to talk about the S&P 500, but then I'm going to jump into some stuff talking about the squeeze that could change your trading life, all right? So if that sounds good, you know what to do. 1, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. 2, hit that little bell to be notified whenever I shoot a brand new video, and like this video and make a comment. Let me know your thoughts. So also the sound, it might go in and out because you guys know I have a tendency when I'm doing my live class to just kind of bounce all over the place. But the sound is good enough. Just pay attention to the concepts because you're going to learn a lot. There's other people on the internet to talk about the squeeze, but I think after this video lesson, you might get a different perspective into how I teach it versus the rest. And when you're done with here, make sure you check out all my other videos in the TTM Squeeze playlist. Like them all. Alright? So again, if that sounds good, like the video, make a nice comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell to be notified whenever I shoot a brand new video. Alright? We'll see you inside this Options Elite class on July the 6th. So I'm looking at the comments now. ES gapped into resistance, 3170, and it's consolidating. Holding 3165 target, 323, watching for the setup. See the setup, place the trade. Right? So if I go back to, again, what was our setups that we talked about last week? When it's pulling back in a flag, you can use the 5 minutes to see that shift in momentum and acceleration through the EMAs on a flag. This is not a flag on a 15-minute. This is a squeeze. 2 different setups. But if you did trade the squeeze, you had a momentum shift here. You had a momentum shift here. So even right here, you actually had a momentum shift right there. And you had the radiant fire right there. Look at that. So I would have probably entered right there and then just got out on a close below my line. And look, now the momentum is shifting here. And so if we break to a new high, let me just zone in on this bad boy. Okay, let's look. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm just gonna draw some lines. There we go. I reloaded another leg this morning. ES gap, reloaded. Momentum shift above 65. Watching for the flat. See? Exactly. What I'm waiting for, if I was trading this, would have been, I would have probably entered right there. I probably would have, knowing me. These are bunched up, okay? So it's not the most picture perfect, but it's good. Or I would just wait for a break above the high. What is the first component of a bull flag? Higher high. That's the first component. Number 1, higher high. Number 2, 2 to 5 bar. I'm going to say bar because it depends on what bar. 2 to 5 bar pullback. It could have pulled back more than 2 to 5 bars. Yeah, but that's just the standard. What's number 3? At or near support. And what's number 4? Higher low. Higher high, 2 to 5 day pullback, at or near support, higher low. That's my rules. In an uptrend, right? So what is the trend? Up. Bull flag. Cool. Higher high. Do we have a higher high yet? Nope, not to me. If it breaks up here, we have a higher high. Next component, 2 to 5 day pullback, preferably into those moving averages like we talk about, at or near support, higher low. You can wait for the momentum to shift on whatever time frame, or you can drop it down to the 5-minute like we talked about and look for the momentum to shift, but to break through the EMAs. And you can do that over and over and over and over again. The problem is if that setup doesn't happen, you start to make believe setups. You're like, I got to trade, I got to trade, I got to trade. I'm going to, you know what? You're going to start making up setups. And you're going to start just chasing, and you're going to start developing bad habits. You do not have to trade. If a setup does not present itself, you don't have to trade. You know, some people I know feel like they just have to trade every single day no matter what. Not me. If I don't get a setup the entire day, which more than likely you will get a setup. If you're patient enough to wait, rest assured you will probably get a setup. You can get hammered because those bad boys are expensive, plus the buying power is a lot. But here's the thing. If you wait patiently, and I look at this chart, and I have this chart on another screen while I'm doing something else, which is what I do lots of times, I'll just have this chart sitting up there. If it pinballs around back down, then I can get in here if the momentum shifts, or it's going to break, and then I'm going to look for the pullback. I know exactly, because I don't care if I have a trade or not. I mean, I'm like a sniper. I'm not a machine gunner, man. There we go. That's it right there. That's it right there. Now, let's see here really quick. We got a big old watch list. Again, just type in any stuff. Market's up 38, so it's rocking. Look at all this, our watch list. The one is down. Pizza. And again, just type in any pairs you want to look at. US CAD's a good one, though. Jason, Rafa, Charles, that's a good one. What do we got? This is like a squeeze that never ends. But where would I have got into it? Pizza. This was a flag. So you could have entered into a flag on a momentum shift, right? But it failed. So now, when a flag fails, what am I looking for? Shift. There. That's my first line of attack. Flag fails. Boom. There. And then if it goes up and comes down, there. Then if it goes up and comes down, there. Here. Somewhere in this zone when what? The momentum shift. Or the momentum cross to positive. Here. 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 Now what? Higher high, pull back, hammer, pin bar, shift, shift, shift. What am I waiting for now? Pizza. It's either going to break to a new high, bull flag now, pull back, shift, or it doesn't break the high, comes down, shift, goes up, pulls back, shift. If it does not shift and keeps going down, no worries. I'm not in the trade. What the hell is so hard about that? People tell me they can't trade. I mean, are they paying attention at all? You know, the problem is they are paying attention, but they're like, I got to trade. Forget the momentum to shift, because it's going to shift because I know the future. Orange squeeze. Am I going to enter? No. Why? This is one of my favorite charts. DG is an absolute chart that I am going to freaking be all over this week. Maybe. Why do I mean I'm going to be all over this chart, but then I have to throw in the word maybe? Okay. Absolutely beautiful setup. Orange dot squeeze. Love it. In the buy zone. Love it. What direction is the momentum? Down, 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 down. I love this chart. Absolutely be all over it. Maybe. Why am I throwing out that word maybe? What if the momentum doesn't shift? If it doesn't shift, it's going to break the 34. And if it breaks the 34, we could pull up for a bear flag until what? It hits one of these. And then you know what I'm looking for? The extended squeeze. So if this pulls down into here, or even here, I'll take it. But one of these momentums shift, I will be all over this freaking chart. Trend is up, so I'm bullish. Momentum is down. Now, you have to understand this. I have 4 potential momentum triggers. The early in and out candles. More than likely, it's not going to be that because it's probably going to stay blue. The TTM Squeeze momentum, the A wave momentum, or the ready aim fire momentum. One of those 4, like for example, here, didn't get the candle, got the yellow, got the yellow, got the ready aim here. Stop loss closed below that. Beautiful looking chart. Write it down. This is a daddy. AMH, orange squeeze. Love it. But guess what? Another one that is so beautiful. And look at this. Well, it's too late, but look where the momentum shifted. Here. Here. You should already be in this trade. Okay, look at that one. Orange dot squeeze. Momentum down. You can't barely see it, but I'll show you. Look. Well, you can't. It's a piece of crap, is what it is. Ugh, you stupid ass fucking internet. Down. Sorry, internet sucks here. But anyway, love it. Sorry, man. Hopefully y'all guys don't mind. I'm just trying to keep it real. Most people, I'll tell them they don't mind cussing and shit. Down, down. Okay, good. KDP. KDP. Ooh. Oh. What does that green circle tell you? That green circle tells you I'm already in this trade. Ah, Damn it, TD Ameritrade. I hate you right now. I'm already in this trade. I got in that circle. That's why I always circle, because I forget. Why? Beautiful, perfect squeeze. Momentum shift. Momentum shift. Momentum has not shifted, but it doesn't matter. One of the four. If you're not in this trade right now, the momentum is still climbing. So you could. Still right there, that's fine. Get out on a close below the 34 after it closes 20 cents below the low of that day. That's a good looking one. I'm not going to get into it yet. I'm already into it. Yeah, that should be where everybody bought. We should all pretty much, if you're trading the daily time frame, you should all pretty much have pretty damn close to the same entries. When you guys post stuff and you got into a trip, we should all have about the same entries. Unless you're having another rule, which is fine, but as far as I know, most of you trade with shifting momentums. Ever. Good looking chart. Bull flag. Okay, Jeff. Higher high, pull back to a bull flag and a squeeze. So what do I wait for? Next hump. I'm waiting for it to come here, shift. Not now, it's too high. It's still just a bull flag. You should have already been in this trade around here. Now you're just waiting until it breaks this high so you can move to break even plus lunch money. How many days out on that? Well, you know my rules. If I trade the daily time frame, 30 to 50 days, but I prefer around 40 days. And I'll take 50 days if necessary. First strike in the money, preferably around 55, 60 delta, preferably the 60 delta. 40 days out pretty much to 50 at a minimum. It's 30 to 50, but I like the 40. 60 delta is my favorite. 58, 60 delta, sweet spot. That's if I buy a long call. Vertical, I'm looking for that, again, my actual rules on verticals are 20 to 40 days. Preferably around 30 days. But I'll go out to 40. What am I going to do on a debit vertical spread? I'm going to sell the first strike out of the money. I'm going to buy the first strike in the money. I need a 1-to-1 reward-risk ratio. Simple. Credit spread? Simple. 35 delta, over a 60% probability, below 2 layers of support. 30% high return on range, but we actually change it now to 1/3 the width of the strike to make it easy for everybody. If the strike is 5, 1/3 is 1.66. That's the credit, and there is no budging. I just don't. Last week, I think it was on Thursday when we had the class, I put in like 4 trades. We were in class. None of them got filled. Maybe it was 3 trades. They didn't get filled because I didn't get the credit, and I'm not going to chase. I prefer to miss a trade before chasing it. I have limited amounts of money. I don't know about everybody else, but I have limited amounts of money, which means I'm very careful in what I do. Look, you remember that movie? How many of y'all have seen that movie? I think it's called Rounders. I think it is called Rounders. Who's watched that movie with the card players? Y'all seen that movie, Rounders? Let me know if my voice is still can be hear me because apparently my audio sucks. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2. How many of y'all seen that movie Rounders? Y'all saw that? Rounders? No? One of the best movies ever, bro. Matt Damon, he's a card player. It's freaking amazing. If you haven't watched Rounders, it's an incredible movie. But I have a point behind it. There's a spot in the movie where they're playing cards. Hey baby, you'll love it. It's an incredible. It's got Matt Damon. It's got what's that guy's name? The guy that's in Primal Fear, Edward Norton. It's got Malcolm. What's his name? Malcolm something. But here we go. In the movie, he's playing cards. He's playing against his friends in there, and he's like telling him afterwards, "You should have bet. You should have went all in." And the guy's like, "No." And he's like, "You got to have stones, man. You got to have stones." And he goes, "You idiot. I don't play for stones. I play for money." It's like, I got a family. I got a mortgage. I got kids. I don't play for the fun of it. I play to make money. I got responsibilities. Bye. I got responsibilities. I don't just enter. I have limited amounts of money. I have a family. I owe it to my family not to lose all our money. And the only way I could do that is play to win. Sorry, my soapbox. Love his chart. Pull back, momentum shift. CN, oh my God, are we doing good in that one? How we doing in that one, my mans? How are we doing in that one? Boom! Look at that. Oh my gosh. And, hey baby. Sorry, my little girl came in. She woke up. Came to say hi. Hey. Hey baby. Love you. All right, my little girl came in to say hi. She's 2. All right, how are we doing, my mans? Guess what? Guess what? This means we are about to explode. We got in here. Could have got in here. We just missed it. Could have got in here. We just missed it. All these opportunities. I got in on the candle shift. Game on now. www.finviz. Free. Okay, we're good. Let's go to CN. Now, it doesn't have high short float, only 2.26, but that's okay. We're looking good. Oh my God, we're looking good. Everybody should have gotten that trade. I think we did. We did in class. Boeing. Okay. Okay. Pull back. It was a flag that failed. All right. Entry here. Entry here, which would have got us in here. Now it's up here. That's fine. You can get in there because the reward's still there. So right now, I'm not going to get into it. But this is good. You could have a small reward to risk. You know, I would like it to come down maybe more in here and then shift, but that's okay. Right now it's fine. So whoever is looking at Boeing, would you put that in, AJ? No, you're fine. I just can't buy it yet because it's outside of this. I have to stick to that rule because if I break that rule once, I'm going to break that rule every time. Good looking one. If it meets your reward to risk and your rules say you can get into the trade if it's above the 8, then go for it. If you don't have that written in your rules, then you might want to write it down because if you're just doing stuff to do stuff, then what's going to happen is you're going to be inconsistent. I can't get into that no matter what. Even though it's a good, I have to wait. Why? Because if I break my rules, I'll break them all the time. I know me. I get crazy. And if I break my rules, I'm going to start going nuts. And then I'm going to start revenge trading. I don't know how many of you have ever revenge trade before, but revenge trading is not very good because the market's going to always win. No. Good. Okay. I'm glad you said that. I put it up because isn't this an extended squeeze? No, not from me. Why? Because if it's above the 34, it's a perfect squeeze. The only way for me to be an extended squeeze is it to break the 34 and come down to my longer term moving average, which is my SMAs. I have 3 SMAs, the 50, the 100, and the 200. Black, orange, green. It's the last one, whatever it is. So it would have had to broke down to here. Broke down, made this lower low. Then hook up. I see what you mean, though. It's not an extended squeeze for me because it's just still a perfect squeeze. It's still a perfect squeeze because it didn't break the 34. It's a perfect squeeze. So no, it's not an extended squeeze, but it's a beautiful one. It's a great looking chart. I mean, I absolutely love that chart. But again, if you're going to trade it, the momentum is shifting now. The momentum is shifting. It's shifting. So you can, I mean, if your rules let you, you can get into this trade right now. Now, it's a big stock. So if I was going to get into this trade in paper money, I would go to Boeing. Boeing. $182. That's a big stock. I know the options are going to be expensive. So if I buy a long call, I'm going to go out to this 46 days and look, I ain't paying $2,000. So what am I going to do? I don't really like the weeklies, but I'm going to look at the spreads. These are not bad. 20 to 40 days, preferably around 30 days. So let me go out to 30 days. See, the spreads are not that bad. Actually, the spreads are better here, so I'd probably go 25. Right-click, buy, vertical. Sell the first strike out of the money, which is the 185. You can go 182.5. That's really the first strike out of the money. So let's go. We might not get our credit. 182.5 is changing. And then we buy the first strike in the money. That's 80. So the spread is $2.50. $2.50. So I'm willing to pay $125. Oh, shit. Let's buy 2 of them. I'll do them paper money. Max profit 284, max loss 216. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to fill because my TD Ameritrade platform is on crack. Look, I'll go up to 115. I'm okay with 115 because my rules say 125. Let's go. I'm not going to go anymore. Okay, I got filled. So I just bought a spread on Boeing. Paper money. Sold the 182.5. Bought the 180. That's a $2.50 strike, which means I'm willing to pay 125. I got it for 115. That's perfect. And in order for me to hit maximum gain, it's got to stay above 182.5. Where's it at? It's almost there. Oh, it's 15 minutes. It's almost there. This chart has to go up basically like $1. It's just got to go up $1 and stay above $1. And then I get maximum gain. Ooh, shit, that's a good one. You know what? Hang on. I'm going to go do my real money. Now, I'm not breaking my rules. My rules on verticals are a little bit different. Boeing. I'm going to look the same thing out. 1 to 25 days. Right-click, buy vertical. I'm going to sell the 182.5. I'm going to buy the 180, 110, 2. Might not fill right away. I'm willing to go up to 115. Let me just do 5. Let me try 1, 3. Okay. I'm going to put it at 115 and then I'm going to hold at 115. Okay, I'm going to hold there. I'm not changing it anymore. So here's what I'm trying to get. Selling the 182.5, buying the 180, debit 115. I'm going to let it sit there for a little bit. Okay? I'm going to let it sit there for a little bit. And the reason I'm willing to do the debit is that it's more forgiving because it just has to stay above the 182.5. I mean, that's a good spot. The momentum is shifting, so that's good. Now, it's not filling, but we'll see what happens. CL. Love it. Yeah, I did a spread. It's too expensive. Oh, you did a spread too. I got you. Yeah, it's too expensive, man. All right, look at this chart. Beautiful, perfect squeeze. Come back. Because remember, perfect squeeze is nothing more than a bunch of flags. Flags. We get in here. Bull flag here. So if I'm going to trade a squeeze, my first opportunities are right here. Because this is a flag. So it would have been probably right in here on one of these momentum shifts. But now, God, earnings though, watch out. Yeah, that's a good one. I still haven't got filled. We'll see if I get filled. I'm going to just let it sit there for a little while. SBAC. Wow. Oh, this one. Okay. What do we got? What's my setup? Again, my setup. Maybe not your setup. What am I waiting for? Anybody know? I want to see if somebody else can like jump in. Like, what am I waiting for? Testing 1, 2, 3. Is anybody there? Okay. Pull back. Pull back to where? Let's be specific. What's the first thing you notice on this chart? I see a squeeze, right? Okay, good. Just, yeah, okay. So, what's my line? In order for it to be a perfect squeeze, it's got to stay above the 34. Beautiful bull flag. If it breaks, then what do I look? I look for it to come down to one of my SMAs. That's why that's the only reason I have them on the chart. Did it come down to an SMA? Yes. It came down to the orange one, the 100. First thing my eyes see when I look at this right away is that it came down to the 100. Yes, it's an extended squeeze. So is this my entry? No. It needs to come back, right? You can attack it here, here, here. It's the same thing. It's just like these little... It's the same concept, though. It's just like a squeeze within a squeeze. Hey, that's good. It's a squeeze pretty much within a squeeze. Well, I don't know about that, but that's all I'm waiting for. So can I attack it now? No. Even if it comes back, I know me. I like to wait for that second hump, to be honest with you. That's me. The same reason on a flag, I wait for the second hump. To me, this is just kind of like a, if it pulls back, it's not a bull flag, but just pretend like it is. Just pretend like that's a bull flag. You can enter there, but this isn't a flag setup. So on a bull flag, I'm looking for a failure, then enter. So on my extended squeeze, my first line of attack is the second hump. Me, the second hump. The same with the bull flag that failed. Second hump. Or third hump. Or fourth hump. SMAs, longer term support, sets up my extended squeeze setup. EMAs are my perfect squeeze setup. And then I've got a bear flag, which is exactly the opposite. A bear squeeze. I don't have an extended bear squeeze. I still haven't tested that, so I'm not even going to have that. Into a squeeze and into a divergence. And when do we get that? When we break pretty much all the EMAs. Or SMAs, not EMAs. You guys got it. We're still not filled in that tree, but that's okay. We're not filled yet. That's fine. We're waiting. TM's, oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God. Rocket launch. Good looking setup. Zilla. Zillow. Can we get it now? You had your chance, guys. Boom. 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 Not now. And if it breaks to a new high, it's game on. If not, it's going to pull back, then get it. You're in. Oh, good. So now it's about to go. So if this fires to the upside and breaks this high, then you are going to love it. And it's a 21% short float. 21% short float. If it breaks to the new high, it is game on. You guys are going to make a ton of money. I don't think I'm in that one. I might be. I don't even know. Look, I like this. I have seen Jeff's patience pay off and be right 90% of the time, or just boss affair to signal. Here's the key. The good news about me and Roth, and hey, thanks for that too, by the way, is I don't know the future. I have no idea what's going to happen. Obviously. All I wait for is pullbacks into momentum shifts. And if you really want to break down the trading, is the trend up or down? Up, okay, pullback, momentum shift. Is the trend down? Okay, hook up, momentum shift. Like that's it. Nothing else. Trading can be easy if you just let it be easy. Higher high. Okay, what's a setup, Jeff? Well, now we need to pull back. Higher high, 2 to 5 day pullback. Shift. 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 Nothing right now. If you're in that trade, you're banging it out. You're looking good. Lululemon. Okay, what are we in? We are in a nice, beautiful squeeze. Where should you have gotten to the trade? Shift. 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 Here. With a small stop loss. Now you're rewarded. Now, pull back. Is it extended squeeze? Nope. It never broke the 34. DHI. You guys, I know you're getting this. You're getting what I see. Okay? Remember, squeeze are flags within flags. Shift, 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 shift. See what I'm saying? High. You should be able to look at a chart instantly and recognize the setup. Instantly. Bull flag setup. When I say bull flag setup, higher high, 2 to 5 day pullback, higher low, at under support, boom. CRM, higher high, bull flag setup. And it fired. Bull flag setup. What's the setup? Bull flag. See the setup, place the trade. Pull back, boom, knock it out. Oh, what's the setup? We're in this trade. FTNT. You guys in that trade with me? If you are, you're happy. I did it in class. I'm up quite a bit of money. And where did I get in? Well, the same place I always tell you. The flag within the flag. The flag within the flag. Team. Some of y'all still on team? If you are, we're finally getting rewarded. Higher high. Rocket ship launch. Fired into a blacked out squeeze. Looking good. Facebook, you ugly dog. Facebook, what's the setup that I'm looking for? I am looking for an extended squeeze. Why? Because it broke to 34. Now I needed to do this. If it goes straight up, I'll never get in the trade. And I'm okay with that. Now, higher high, bull flag, wait for it to pull back. Higher high, bull flag, wait for it to pull back. Higher high, ooh, Jeff hit his target, FIX. I got out because I told you I didn't have much time left. I'm happy I got out. If it keeps going up, that's fine. You can have that money. Pull back, it's my next setup. Glue, what are we waiting for? Well, it's an extended squeeze because of why it hit this. I don't like this. It needs to do something like this. I probably won't be trading glue because it looks kind of ugly, but that's okay. There's plenty to trade. Squeeze. We traded on a smaller time frame, but if you're going to trade this one, it's hugging the 8. When it hugs the 8, I don't like the daily chart. Look what Charles squeezes. You have to buy the gift of time. What does he mean by that? Buy more days out. That's why on the daily time frame, I told you 30 to 50 days. I prefer around 40 days, but I would rather buy up here if necessary. Give myself time because sometimes squeezes can go on for eternity. AMD, what is this? Ugly. Whenever it's ugly, what do? You pass. What is that? Higher high? Boom, pull back. Higher high, pull back. We're already in this trade. No, I'm Visa. When should you have been in this trade? Here, 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 here. Flag, failed, second hump. Pull back, third hump. Pull back, fourth hump. Rocket ship, bull flag. Getting it? Ever, we already looked at ever. Fast. Higher high. Higher high. Bull flag. Could break up. If it pulls back, shift. 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 iRobot. Was that movie like Will Smith? iRobot. Higher high. Pull back. Like that's it. Any other ones you want to look at? I just went through all my charts. Let the squeeze come to you. And if it doesn't come to you, so what? We just went through the chart. I mean, you guys got unlimited amounts of money. SPY butterfly. Do I let it expire? No. I close my butterflies. If I can't get my 80%, or I don't know, it depends if it's the way the butterfly works. Do we put it in paper money? Did we put it in paper money? Is this the butterfly? Okay, let's move this to butterfly. Move to butterfly. We're up $7,000 today in paper money. Jeez, $3,000. Okay, where you at? Butterfly. Okay, let me put something else on here. That percent change. Hang on. PL open. Hang on. There it is. PL percentage, my bad. We're up 154%. Okay, so the way the butterfly works is we bought. We wanted to pin the 320. 315 is pretty close. Pretty close. We're at 158%. 2 days left. I'd probably give it 1 day. I usually close on the, whenever it's like 1 day at expiration. It's right where we want it to be. In between that 315 and 20. It's perfect. I'm going to give it another day. I'll close it out tomorrow. Yeah, it's 154%, but so what? We can make like, because the thing is that last day, it really vamps up the profit. You can go from 100 and something percent to like 400% in 1 day. Thanks, Ravi. No problem, my man. No problem, my man. All right, guys, that's what I got. We went through a lot, but it's really easy. So what we'll do is I'll post those trades later. Thanks, Rafa. I'll post those trades later in those watches. So we got some good ones. And just post your other stuff. Keep doing that. I really appreciate it. This week is going to be big. I think we're going to have some golden opportunities. So take advantage. And you guys are rocking already. So don't let that momentum die. When I say momentum, I mean your bank account. Thanks, Rafa. All right. Hopefully that was good. I'm excited. And I still have not got filled yet. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that video. That was a class, again, that I did back on July the 6th, and we really tore the squeeze apart. So if you want to learn more about the squeeze or anything related to options, I highly encourage you to check out my Options Elite University. If you're brand new to options, then you can actually check out my Options 101 course. I'm giving it away for free, all right? And the description should be down below. Have all the details. All right, we'll see you next time, guys. And again, subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell to be notified whenever I shoot a brand new video. Like this video, and please make me a nice comment. All right, hopefully we'll see you inside either the Options Elite University or the Options 101 Master Course. All right, you have a good day.